Well, hi, my name's Greg Wilson. My company is called Blue Dragon Marketing, and what we're going to talk about today is 3D virtual tours for real estate listings. So part one, what we do and how it works. We use the Matterport camera and software. I decided to use this platform after a very exhaustive search after I got my real estate license at the end of 2016. I went into this with my marketing mind. I actually have owned this company for quite some time. We do online marketing for other businesses as well. This is one branch of that with the 3D virtual tours. And yes, I have my license. The virtual tour options I saw as a realtor were all very poor in my opinion. There are a lot better solutions out there, a lot more high-tech solutions, and this is by far the best. So our camera is a 34 megapixel camera. Pictured here is the new Pro 2 camera, which we just got recently. We have done a few scans on there, and it's a great improvement to the original camera. So it combines 360-degree 4K images. These are more than just 360-degree panoramas. They're a complete photosphere. So all the way around and top to bottom, any direction you can look with the camera, it picks up the image. Over here on the right is what it looks like while I'm doing a scan. I use the iPad Pro as the remote for the camera. And then it takes those images, combines that with the infrared scan. So it has a projector. It actually has multiple projectors and cameras on it in infrared and in regular light that we see as humans. Combines those and puts that together and gives you the 3D model of the interior of the house, which gives people an incredible experience. So yeah, what you end up with is the most advanced true-to-life 3D virtual tour available today. So this is a quick video from Matterport. This video is a few months old using the original camera and older software that you see in here. The new Pro 2 camera is at least 10 times better looking than what you see in this video.
Setting yourself apart from the ordinary is the key to success in real estate. Being the first in your market to leverage technology gives you the best opportunity to create critical separation between you and the competition. Matterport gives you an edge by leveraging the latest breakthroughs in computational photography and turning them into a simple, powerful buyer engagement tool. The typical listing site has a gallery of photos without any context and possibly a floor plan, 360 panoramas, or a fly-through video. Adding a 3D virtual showcase to that same listing gives the full context of every view in a visually stunning presentation. Now you can quickly and easily capture your property and create a completely immersive, interactive photo quality experience. Matterport's 3D virtual showcase gives the viewer an experience that is better than being there. From a simple web application, customers can see a photographic floor plan, then see the property from a completely unique 3D floor plan view, getting a complete understanding of the layout of the property before jumping inside. In addition to providing an engaging experience for potential buyers or renters, you can use the 3D model to grab any number of photos from the single capture. Matterport, the most engaging way to showcase your property.
Okay, so that's a little bit more information from Matterport there. This is part two of what you get as a buyer, as a seller, and as an agent. This gives home sellers the most technologically advanced and visually superior representation of their property online, period. It gives home buyers the most accurate representation of the house and allows them to get a real sense of the space without ever setting foot there. And now as a smart agent, you get a 24-hour open house. This is big. So you get this 24-hour open house with zero scheduling hassles and a real-to-life 3D virtual tour that can be viewed from anywhere on any device. Think about that for a minute. How much time is that going to save you? So let's compare what it is and what it isn't. This is a three-dimensional experience. It is not just a series of flat two-dimensional images. It's interactive exploration as opposed to a boring slideshow. It is a dynamic experience. It's not just a linear experience. People can go in and manipulate this and change the camera angle and go to different areas of the house and still understand what they're looking at. So it allows you to easily wrap your head around the layout of the home. This is, again, another big part of this, as opposed to a challenging set of images in no particular order. You know, it's challenging to understand just random images, and your brain has a hard time putting those together. And of course, it's massively engaging, you know, where a slideshow is actually pretty boring. So accessibility, you know, this is accessible 3D reality, virtual reality. So what you get, so here's what's included with the 3D virtual tour. You have the embed code for your website. So what that is just like, think of it kind of like a YouTube video. Even though this isn't a video technically, it's more interactive. You can take control of the camera with this, but it embeds on your website just like a YouTube video would. There's an MLS-friendly virtual tour link. There's actually several links. We'll send you one of them. You just copy and paste it right into your MLS. And also another update, now this integrates on Realtor.com. They just announced recently an integration with Matterport. They're working directly with them, just like Google is with their VR stuff. A few more reasons why I picked Matterport. It's absolutely the best. So what I'm getting at here is the virtual tour link automatically gets uploaded into Realtor.com, and then that will embed on that house listing on Realtor.com right there. They don't have to leave the website for anything. So you get the branded link as well, which is what you want to share with everybody. It has all your contact info in there. Maybe put it on your website as well as the embed code for your website as well. So 360-degree images, those are photosphere 360-degree complete images. And Facebook and Google are the only things out there that handle those right now. I'm sure more are coming in the future, but those are your main sources of traffic anyway, Facebook and Google, when it comes to SEO value and when it comes to social media. So these, we email them to you in the package and you can upload them. And then finally, the print-ready 4K still images. What we do is we can export a bunch of still images. I have full control of the camera from every location that I scan inside the house, and I can get just the right angle, export these really big, really high definition images that can be used in print and on the MLS. So a few options. We can do a single listing website. If you're not familiar with that, take a look or ask around. Coming soon, video version of the highlight reel walkthrough. So our virtual tour plays automatically, walks you through the house. Pretty soon we're going to be able to export a video version of that you can upload to many sites as well. So it's another way to experience that 3D virtual tour. And then drone photography and video. So this is the 3D virtual tour. I'm going to go ahead and play this just for a second so you get a chance to take a look at this and experience it. And it automatically plays. Down there at the bottom is your highlight reel. You can jump ahead to any one of those locations in the property. You can also close this highlight reel or hide it and let this go through. So very little barrier of entry here. You know, the learning curve is small when I have it set to automatically play. And you can see going through the kitchen and the great room here, there are these targets on the walls and kind of floating in space there. You can actually pause this this virtual tour. When you do that, it pops up with this menu here. It kind of shows you how to operate the 3D virtual tour. And if you mouse over these different targets up here, we call those matter tags, it gives you a little bit more information about the property. You know, there's certain things that are not obvious just visually in the house. So whether it's heated floors or powered skylights, or maybe there's something very special about the cabinetry or the wood floors. If it's not obvious, you'd want to do a matter tag on there to make it obvious. And we'll go ahead and let that play for another second so you can see how the camera pans and goes through. It actually pans and tilts depending on how we set it as we're going through the property and what we want to take a look at directly with the camera. So there you go. So this is what it looks like. You can also go to the, you can pause it, you can click on this button down here. It says Dollhouse View, and it shows you the actual complete house in a 3D model. So you can get a sense of space. You can get a sense of, you know, where the bedrooms are, where the bathrooms are, the kitchen in relation to the whole layout of the property. There's no better way to get your head around the layout of a house than something like this. Part 3, the appointment process, so getting the ball rolling. So we have a few different steps here that we have to follow in a certain order to cut down on the time it takes and eliminate any confusion and back and forth. This is the most efficient way to get this done. So number 1, there's a property questionnaire that we're going to email out to you through DocuSign. You fill that out. Once that's filled out, the next thing we do is we put the information into our documents that we need signed. So the first thing is the property release from the homeowner. Super important. We absolutely have to get that signed by the homeowner before we go shoot. You as the agent, you need to sign the agreement and maybe the invoice, depending on what kind of pricing the options you select. And then C, letter C there, the matter tag labels form. So this is the information we need to complete the matter tags. We can do a title and a description in there. We can actually also embed images and video now. So that's something new with the new camera. Part 3 is scheduling the date and time. Brenda will contact you. You can email her directly, brenda@bluedragonmarketing.com. She handles the scheduling. Part 4, what to expect. So there's a document that we send to you. We need you the first time around to take a look at that and understand what to expect, do's and don'ts, things like that. But this is really designed for the homeowner to review and take a look at so they understand the process as well. Our lead time is 1 week. You know, we generally need 1 week's notice. Sometimes we can get it done sooner. It really depends on the schedule. But just to be safe, to set expectations properly, let's say a week. And the time, it takes generally about 1 hour per 1,000 square feet, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, but let's stick to that just as a rule of thumb. So thank you for your time. Contact information is here on this page, including all the pricing, the deferred payment, the no pay, no close policy. All that can be found at bluedragonmarketing.com/realtor-pricing. Give me a call, 775-573-4016. or email me, Greg, at bluedragonmarketing.com if you have any questions. Thanks again for your time. Have a great day.